it's your girl Cordnie and Ellese. Welcome to my channel, Mommyhood and Entrepreneurship. And today we are working on our thoughts on a Thursday. We are making sure that we are being consistent and that we are pressing forward in the second half of our year, y'all. This is our year. Let's go ahead and claim this year, no matter what bad things might have happened, what inconvenient things might have happened, things may have been out of your control, things that you did not like, the people that you didn't like, the way people have talked to you, things that just seem to have gone haywire, y'all. No matter how your children are acting, no matter what happened in your relationship, no matter if your relationship ended, no matter whatever bad thing you can think about, whatever it is, we want to make sure that no matter what traumatic things or inconvenient things or hurtful or painful things happen, we are focusing on forward movement. And let me just say this as a disclaimer, y'all. When people pass, we want to make sure that we are taking our time for those things that we are grieving, the things that we are happening, okay? So take that time, and when you are able to come back up for air, y'all, when you're able, and that could be a year later, that could be a few months later, that could be 5 years later, but you want to make sure that during that time, even during that time, that you are figuring out a way to consistently move forward, okay? You want to be moving forward. But I want to encourage you guys that even though my year has been really, really nutty, even though I have lost people this year who I have grown up loving, who have been integral parts of my life, I just want to say that we are still moving forward, okay? We are still moving forward. Those people would be so hurt if they knew that they stopped everything you had going on, smack dabbing in the middle of your tracks, y'all. So I want to make sure that I am encouraging y'all to move forward. And in doing that, I want to list the things that I am using to consistently move forward, because y'all, I have suffered a lot of grief that I've really not even talked about with my own closest friends. I've had a lot of different random transitions, whether it be with me and my ex breaking up, whether it be with different issues that I had within my own mind, different issues I had within my own business, different issues I was having with my own kids, different issues that I felt like I was going through with my friends or seeing happening with my friends in their own personal lives. I had all of these different things just going on in my own personal life, and y'all, it just got really, really hard. Because I had these things, y'all, these things helped me to consistently move forward. The very first thing is the very most important thing. Y'all, I had God and his people in my corner, okay? We had prayer and our Bible studies and the Bible, and I was able to just really be able to cling to God during this time of needing to be consistent, okay? I knew that no matter what bad things were going on, that he was in control. He just kept sprinkling these little blessings on, and these words from different people, and these prophecies and these hopes, and he just kept giving me these things. And y'all, God is not a God of just giving you the good stuff without giving you the spankings when you need as well. So I still got my spankings, but even while giving me my spankings, he showed me grace, he showed me mercy, he showed me love. So I wanted to say that. Very second thing that I had during this entire time, y'all, was a goal list. I have plenty of goal lists. I got them on random pieces of paper, but I also have them in my YouTube, and I have them in my video journals that I haven't shared with you guys. I have them in my planners and in my journals. I have them in my own personal collections of different notes and things that I keep around the house. Y'all, I have my goal list almost everywhere. They're in my Google Docs. They are everywhere, okay? So you want to make sure that you have your goals written down. Then the next thing that I have my planner, which I just brought up, but it's super, super important. I have my personal planner, and I have my business planner. Then I have my detailed personal planner, and I have my detailed business planner. And those are actually newer things that I had. I had another planner that was kind of holding everything, but it got to be really, really messy and just hard to look at. So now I have a few different planners, and y'all, that might be a little bit much to carry around. So I actually have another planner that I put everything in after I've accomplished those different things. So it has my appointments that I already write in, and as I get things done that I need to remember throughout the month in case I have to revisit that with someone, then I put those in there as well. And then the next thing that I have is my budget. I have a budget app, okay? And I'm actually working on some things so I can get you guys a really good one for the future. But right now I have a budget app that I am using that actually helps me to get through my finances and make my financial plans for the rest of the year and look at the mistakes that I made in the month prior and the months prior and compare them to the year prior, y'all, it helps me with everything. I put my notes in my budget. I create everything that I need to keep revisiting and put it in my budget so that I am thinking about things not just on a personal level, but on a business level consistently. What are these goals that need to help me to get to this goal? What are these goals that need to help me to get to this budget? What are these goals that need to help me to get to this income? What is taken away from those goals? Y'all, your budget will really help you to figure that out. The next thing that I have is my calendar. Separate from my actual planner, yes, my planners have calendars in it. But when I say calendar, I mean my calendar that's on my iPhone and my Google Calendar. So y'all, to me, it is super important to have all of my most important appointments that I can't forget in my Google and iPhone calendar. So important, because when I come back to my good old tablet, which I generally keep on me, or for one of my phones, I know that I can go into any of those phones, into my tablet, into my laptop, whatever is closest to me. But it's important for me to know what I can and what I cannot commit to. Lastly, y'all, I have my journals, and my journals are so important because not only do I write about my feelings, but I also have a journal that I use for my observations for my business. I have another journal that I'm using for my observations for my parenting, and another journal that I have that I'm using as just observations for me and my relationship with Christ. And these journals hold me accountable because earlier in the year, I broke down the different things that were important to me, my goals, my calendars, my lists, things like that. And I put them in their respective journals, and they're at the beginning of each of those so I can revisit those on a consistent basis. And not do I write in every single journal every single day. Hell, I don't even write in every planner every single day. But it helps me to be able to hold myself consistently accountable when I am seeing those things that help me to move forward towards the things that are my goals, towards my task list, towards the things that I know that I have to get done, and the things that I want and need to remember. So you all, those are the things. I do have one more thing that is very important that I am using to keep me consistent and accountable. It is you guys. I have my friends, I have my YouTube family, my Instagram family, my Facebook family, whoever sees these videos and my social media, and the people who I'm actually close to that I tell these things to. I am very transparent for the most part about the things that I have goals for, and I make sure that there are people who know what my goals and my lists are. Y'all might not know all of my desired business ventures, but you know what my overall goals are, and y'all help to keep me consistent and accountable. So I want to thank y'all for that. So those are all of the things that I use to remain consistent and be held accountable, and to make sure that I am always moving forward, even when things are super hard, inconvenient, and just traumatic at times, or depressing, or whatever it may be. These are the things that no matter what, I know that I can move forward with, that I can look at and revisit on a daily basis to help me to keep going forward, y'all. So I can't wait to see what you all use to help yourselves to remain consistent. Do you use any of these things or all of these things to help yourself remain consistent and accountable? If you do, let me know in the chat below. If you have something different that you use, I would definitely love to hear about that in the comment section as well. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, especially if you have one of those friends that you know is really struggling with consistency and just needs help and encouragement to move forward. So I can't wait to see you on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.